Here's near miss up in Cambridge.
We'll come to the opening face-off X, where Matthew Gunty, who was solid last year against the Crimson, will be matched up against Andrew Degennaro of the Crimson, and the ground ball still unsettled is scooped up by Andrew O'Berry off the wing, and here comes Harvard wearing the blacks, the Crimson numerals white trim, attacking right to left here in the first quarter. A team that has struck early, struck often, and with some consistency, but the Bears will answer with a face-off win of their own. Gunty with a nice dodge in the midfield, slings it over, and Brown will go to work.
Yeah, and if you figure there's an area the Bears should have a pretty good advantage this afternoon, that is at the face-off X. Gunty coming in number 2 in the league, number 22 nationally in face-off win percentage at about. And now goals from Cheek and Loring have Harvard up 2-0.
And a face-off violation against the Crimson will give the Bears an opportunity to cut into the lead. PJ being one of the wing soccer and actually softball coach as well. You won't see guys like that with those resumes.
Yeah, just
again.
two class acts, and two guys we had the privilege of knowing since our time here at Brown as well. And certainly nice to see that pillar and pier put up now finally to kind of almost complete this Center for Soccer and for lacrosse and soccer.
What teams find a way to do, Mike, is they answer when certainly. The Bears got that one. Harvard seemed rather unfazed. It's dropped back for Terrio. Just got to hurry here a little bit. 4 minutes left in the quarter, but Harvard turnovers. Gunty comes up with another face-off win, extends himself out, has it chopped away, ball on the ground. Nice clamp down, and we're going to get a push. A crease violation, yep.
Yeah, Gunty just got a toe in there before getting pushed down to the ground, or the ground ball is kind of popped out of the circle.
Even today, having a man who started the day dressed, now not dressed, and that next man up mentality, we're seeing some of that here in this first quarter as we're tied at 3 with about a minute left.
Yeah, another thing he talked about was just competing, right? That compete level, the hungry plays, ground balls, causing turnovers, mucking it up out there, and the Bears have been doing a nice job of keeping Harvard. Took them just 35 seconds in the first, 32 seconds here in the second.
Bears win another face-off. Gunty on the ground ball pickup as he was being challenged by Degennaro as the Bears go to work.
Yeah, Gunty. A swing there. Bears thought they had tied it up. Harvard goes on the other end, scores to make it a 2-goal margin once again.
Off the wing, shoulder to shoulder was Barons, and that's not good. One of the Bears is down, and I think it's Gunty, and he is hobbling off the field.
Yeah, already has that knee all bandaged and taped up, and that is the last thing the Bears need is another injury. Already shorthanded today. Kelly going out early, and Harvard somehow able to get the timeout there.
Matt Gunty in a world of hurt on the sideline. As you see,
the guy right before had kind of fallen on him a little bit. And Gunty having to hobble off the field.
So we'll step aside with the score 5-3. Harvard getting a timeout. Will be a violation on the face-off, and it's going to be Harvard's possession.
Huge, because the one big advantage the Bears had coming into today, and even during the first 15 minutes of the game, was their advantage at the face-off X. But with Gunty sidelined for now, that could be a big issue for the Bears.
Well, the Bears win that on a procedural violation. Bean hits the ball up 4 that he absorbed before releasing that pass.
So the Bears back within 1, but lose the face-off.
Now the Bears so far today, to the best of our knowledge, have lost Jack Kelly and Matt Gunty, and now it's Marcus Wertheim, the first-year midfielder out of St. James, New York. Barnard, the goaltender. Good job by the Bear. Ride down to 63 and intercepted. Ball dodge coming through. Another shoulder thrown by the Bears, and slinging it off comes Barons.
Well, you might have a new man play of the day, Mike. Barons, what a heck of a job. The pick and the rolling right through the Harvard Crimson.
And staying in. Yeah, 2 opportunities for the Bears to take the lead. Fall by the wayside, once on a turnover, once on a save. As the Crimson win the face-off. Once again, it's Degennaro on the draw. Under 2 minutes left here in what has been a very entertaining first half from Providence, Rhode Island. Sam King had 7 points against the Bears last year, 3 goals, 4 assists. And the Harvard Bly on the ball. It's going to be a procedural violation on the Bears. I think Glavin stepped over the restraining line. And so Dowling with another. 5.9 seconds left. Brown on the faceoff. This time was, they went with Teagan Boltman. Bears are going to run out of time, and that will take us in quarter. First couple possessions of this half, I think, Mike, critical for the Bears. Harvard has led this one now by as many as 3. Yeah. Bears can't let this get too far away.
Yeah, they had them lined up the wrong way. I was like, where are they going? Now they flipped them for this opening faceoff to start this third quarter.
And Matt Gunty wins the faceoff.
And that could really be the X factor, no pun intended, is, if he can go again for the Bears.
Ball rolls past Charlie Cave. Gunty trying to dislodge it from Degennaro, who was able to get the ball back to Ray Dirth. And it's a violation on Harvard. Brown with an opportunity off the face-off win. Beans, 30-year careers are hard to come by in college sports these days. And Jenny Allard, one of the greats.
Yeah, Ivy League opening up conference play today for softball. Bears taking on Columbia and be hosting Princeton next weekend.
Bears win that face-off again, all the way back to Terrio.
I tell you, the new man play has to be any play that Matt Gunn pushes that lead back up to 3. So again, the Bears have had a couple opportunities to inch closer, but some untimely turnovers turned into goals on the other end by Harvard.
Off the wing. Well played there by Isaac Sachs as Gunty wins another face-off on one leg. Harvard's lead back to 3. A drive, a shot, a score! Able to get one through is the sophomore Ryan Behrens.
Well, a little bit of an unexpected shot, I think, catching Barnard off guard. Behrens with his 5th of the season gets Brown within 2. A little jump shot. Able to get it in just past Barnard. Looked like he was going to pass it at first, just winds up for a little jump shot. And comes through for Brown. 12-13 of this third quarter.
I think that's a violation. Yeah, I thought it was a violation, Harvard.
Yep.
Yeah, it almost looked
that's
like
the second one of the half, so one more, and that'll be a man-up situation for the Bears.
Bean had his first career goal earlier, sprints it off far side, and now Brown for Burns, and now Burns for McLean with Corsi waiting to get into the attack. McLean works his way up, fires a shot, and scores! Quick wrists around the hip, and Aiden McLean back on the board to once again bring Brown back within 1.
A-Train is a runaway train right now. 4 goals on the day for Aiden McLean, 15th of the season. This time dodging right down the right alley. Back-to-back goals for the Bears. And, we talked about it at the half. Face-offs could wind up being the difference. We thought it would be because Gunty would be out, but perhaps it's because he is back in. But McLean making it look easy. Smooth goal on the run. Able to beat Barnard for the 5th time today.
Degennaro, as we mentioned, has the 2 half violations this half. Off the draw, it's kicked back. Ball still unsettled. Can Sweeney get there? He cannot. As the Crimson scoop it up, and here comes Harvard. Again, Harvard has never trailed in this one and hasn't been tied since it was 6-6. Just able to extend the play with that pass. Cheek got himself free, and Harvard's lead 2 again. Gunty going down. Harvard winds up, shoots it wide as Gunty.
It's a number you don't want to be leading in any game, but again, Gunty can be the X factor here as he steps in to take another face-off. And there's the 3rd violation against Harvard, so Bears will get the man up they were looking for.
Yeah. Degennaro. Bears win the face-off. Clean does Gunty. He'll go all the way back to Terrio. He slings it over to the right. And up ahead, Harvard then went on a run to take a 9-6 halftime lead.
And, it's been the Brown defense here in the second half, and a lot of it actually, with Gunty doing his thing at the Faceoff X.
Ball still unsettled. And Brown comes up with it. Sachs looking back. Finds Bean. Bean on the run. Drives a shot. It's saved by Barnard. And
able to take advantage, got his hands free, and ripped it home.
Gunty is going to come up with the loose ball. Takes a shove from Degennaro. Gets it back to Linehan. Linehan for Bly, and the Bears will look to match. Linehan called for it, but Bly's pass airmailed.
Well, it was deflected. Gunty again wins the faceoff, Mike. What a play by Matt Gunty going down to the ground to get that ball.
The last time Brown...
3 goals and an assist now for Malone.
The ball played well by Degennaro, and he'll win the faceoff back as we near the midpoint of this fourth and final quarter. Off, Matt Gunty wins the draw, goes all the way back to Terrio.
Somebody's got to help him out, though. Gunty obviously had to come off, but somebody needs to get on there to help Terrio out.
Terrio ahead for Holland. Slings it over for Bean.
2 to go.
Faceoff is going to be won by Matt Gunty. For all of the offensive exploits of the Bears today, should they win this one, Mike? Should they put Harvard away? It's hard. You'd be hard pressed to give player of the game.
We go back to the faceoff.
Yeah, we could be seeing some bonus lacrosse. We'll see what happens at X. Degennaro for Harvard. Of course, Gunty for Brown. Gunty wins it. Not going to have a ton of time. Taylor looking upfield. Witt has some space, runs it himself, and his shot altered under a second left. Mike Mancuso, I'm Mike Rubin. Great to have you with us. Last time the Bears won a game in overtime, April of 2017 over Providence. The last time they lost in overtime, also to Providence. But Mike, it's sudden victory, and Brown wins the faceoff.
Yeah, the man of the day, Matt Gunty, comes up with another one, and I think the Bears got the timeout first as Gunty was getting shoved towards the sideline. And
well, I think Mike Daly